This video presentation is by Bowtib Laboratories, showing off the early development stages of the second generation Bowtib 2.0 Cannabis tester. Today we'll be taking a walk around the new tester using a digital 3D model, which is a close representation of the final design. We will also be showing off some final renderings and specifications, as well as ending with a working prototype. Taking a look at the front of the device, this is a user interface. Everything is laid out very simply with ease of use in mind. The device contains an LCD screen which will flash step-by-step instructions to assist the user while walking through the testing process. To the right of the screen contains the main button which will flash different colors which will indicate the status of the testing process. Going down the unit, there are 3 handy sample tube holders, and to the right of that contains the alignment tool, which allows the user to get precise measurements for the most accurate testing results. Going even lower, we see that there are guidelines and the Bowtib branding. This is actually functional because it gives an edge which assists the user in lining up the test plate, and at the bottom is home to the heater source. Taking a look at the final renderings of the new Bowtib 2.0 Cannabis tester, it will have a very strong aluminum box construction. The informational screen size is about 1.5 inches diagonal, and what's powering the unit is a 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter, which is standard worldwide and great for portability. Right next to the power adapter contains a full-size USB input for any future software and firmware updates. The overall dimensions of the unit is about 5.25 inches tall by 3 inches wide and a little over 2 inches thick. To give you a better visualization, here's a paper mock-up of its size and how it looks like in the hand. If we place it next to the original Bowtib tester, it has really shrunken down.
Welcome to Bowtib Laboratories. This is our engineering cave. We're doing all the electrical design, debug, and test of the new version 2.0 Cannabis tester. We do all of our software development here and check out for our engineering prototype. This is where we get all the chips working together, all the transistors working, and actually do some decarboxylation testing to make sure that everything's going well. My name's Paul, and this is the device that myself and one other engineer have been working on for many months. Okay, here is our development engineering test article. This doesn't look at all like the final product, but it has all the electrical issues or all the electrical bits and pieces that we need to make the device work. We've got our display, we've got a fully reprogrammable, configurable software. It's reflashed over USB port. I'll go ahead and power it up and show you an example of one possible scenario. So we powered it up, and we've stuck in there our little patent pending warning for everybody there. Obviously we can make this display do anything we want it to do other than graphics. So initially we'll do a self-test to verify that the unit is functional. This tests the heating elements and the temperature calibration on it. So here we have it doing a quick self-test. And as usual, the self-test is passed. And now it's going to be ready to do the heating cycle for a decarboxylation on a glass plate that we have here. Now the example plate we have has obviously already been completely decarboxylated and dyed and tested. We just put it in there to give you a visual. We have been doing actual testing with this unit. That glass plate that's there was an early sample on some very, very old cannabis. We have a countdown timer giving the number of seconds remaining for the user before the test is complete. Obviously that is also programmable. It may also be changed if the unit was used under cold ambient temperatures. We might have to increase the amount of time necessary to completely decarboxylate it. It's a closed loop feedback system where we're measuring our effective temperature and how we're doing. And there we have our test complete. I'll go ahead and power it down. But this device has been very helpful. It shows that we have all the elements of our new unit design-wise up and working. and we just have to relay out the circuit board, incorporating all the changes that you see hand wired on this one, and we'll have our completed product.